Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. What were we talking about? Your hobby bag. The compartments of your hobby bag.
Yeah.
She warned me. She threatened me, actually. She said, don't go in which compartment? I need to...
4.
But then you said, or 3.
Yeah.
So, like, why? What will befall me? All right, so what's all this stuff all over my workspace? I'm just kidding. This is fun stuff. Work.
Stuff.
Like, is it like W-E-R-K work?
Twerk it.
On sale, my favorite Stadler, 42 of these. They were originally $1 a piece, basically. They were originally $40, and they were on sale for $27.98, and I was like, that's a good deal. It's still it's so very expensive, but hey, art stuff is expensive. All right, so you've got a,
do we need a template?
You've got a, oh yeah, we need our to-dos. Thank you for redirecting us. So what's our 1, 2, 3s? 1, 2, 3s. Today's 1, 2, I think we each need a 1, 2, 3 because it'll go on from here. So here's your 1, 2, 3. You can decide, and this will be my 1, 2, 3, and we'll put it up visibly. Oh, and we should do our of the day. Even though we never got to post the other one, we were really setting up the system. So.
Oh yeah, that's I can grab it.
Yeah, cool. And Alexa, what's today?
It's Tuesday, February 27th.
That's right. So, the moon is in Leo.
Oh, nice.
We'll send that to you. I knew you would like that, but look, I can tell you in person.
Lion. I am a person.
Just remind you,
no more robots.
Remind you.
Mr. Roboto.
Even Leo needs to be set free.
Okay. Free the Leo.
Free the Leo.
Free the Virgo. Free the Virgin. I only say that because
I'm locked up.
I'm a Virgo.
She's always locked up.
Yep.
Just so nobody will get her. So they think she needs locking up. Just saying. Not spanked and locked up. Just.
Oh.
I know. I could
Okay.
read your thoughts.
No more spanker for me. It's flipped, people.
It's totally flipped.
Now I'm the spanker. Yes.
It's just
I'm the
gonna-
spanker.
It's like trying to say fart around my kids. It's like I just the second I say it, I regret it because it just turns into this whole thing. It's just it's like leather.
Okay, moving on.
Speaking of,
Ooh,
I work with
I'll put
leather.
this back in my ears.
Somebody's gonna have to stone you with turquoise.
Go ahead. What are the properties of turquoise? I'm gonna find out right now.
They're a certain color.
I would love to be stoned with those properties.
Do not tell
The
me.
metaphysical
Do not
properties of turquoise are. Okay.
No, I
Can I segue real quick into
give up.
this reading that I really loved this morning?
Every time you say reading, I feel like you're gonna tell me what color my aura is.
So this morning, my daughters get this. I have to get this magazine.
Oh yeah, I used to read that.
You did?
Yes.
What? Get out of here.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Okay. Well, I just got this for my daughters.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, is it what I think it is? It's for yeah. I think. Yeah, exactly.
So, anyways, well, in here, the creative corner.
Just they only have a corner for it. You gotta go sit in the corner.
They have, different photography, art, poems, photography. Okay, so there's a reading, and it's called Gemstone Morning by Jessica, age 16 from Washington.
DC or state?
I believe state, because it just says Washington.
Makes a big difference.
So gemstone morning. Crystal droplets, studding emerald shafts, a blazing ruby in a tanzanite heaven, rafts of quartz clouds, splotched above a topaz horizon, excuse me, amethyst alps dusted with distant diamonds, liquid aquamarine trickles through shining pearl pinwheels, tourmaline breeze that playfully rolls and reels. Ah, much better. Whew. Thank you. My eyes were straining. Beaming, glowing, glistening, glittering. Golden light dances on my playing field. Everything is brilliant, majestic, awake. Nothing here can my confidence shake. Illuminating, glorious, radiance of fire, like pictures vibrant, breathtaking desire. The world shouts life and peace and love. This silent song flutters sweetly like a dove. I adore the beautiful hope in each gemstone morning. All is robed in purity and glory. And that, my friends, is how I end this story.
So ends the reading for today.
So,
1 Timothy.
throw that.
That's cool. That's one 16-year-old man.
Turquoise. Yeah. Okay. So anyways.
Wow. Cool. So we are getting geared up to get this Amazon handmade store go live. We are. We're within, I think, the week. I think we should, but we need to. I think you need to be research pricing on the earrings. I'm going to set up store Amazon. I think I think we should, just trying to think, there's like lots of things simultaneously in my mind going. Oh, so I really think for now, remember I was talking to you about wanting to find a printer. Mm-hmm. I think for now, I'm just gonna get them small runs from like a Vistaprint, because you can do note cards.
Okay.
And if I put in an order by tomorrow, it's 33% off. So it ends up being less than $1 a piece for the note card original design. I think you can put, anyway. So that's a really good price.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I mean, like, I'd love to find a local printer and just have a relationship, because I want to be able to proof the prints. You know, I want to be able to look at them and see how they're doing. So here's some research that I did as far as print, like if I'm going to do a line of, say, greeting cards, you know, or what all do we want to do that's in that? Because the research that I found as far as handmade, now this is just preliminary research. I think we're still going to continue to do all of these wonderful things, but as a business, we need to figure out what things are really easy to make and turn around, and that people will buy, and that's easy to ship. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. For me, I'm feeling like jewelry. Mm-hmm. If you kind of get into, I think they're gorgeous. Mm-hmm. So we just need to figure out how much. Mm-hmm. And those are going to be inexpensive to sell. I mean, to ship. And then as far as illustration, I do it I invest one time, and then it just keeps, then you're just printing it. So for me, that's like a really good use of time too. And then so I think those could be like your bread and butter, my bread and butter, and I would love to collaborate on a lot of this leather stuff, like you're saying, to start doing the burn it. And if we get the burning things, I also have a couple of molds that I like to just while we have this stuff out.
That's snipping department.
Yeah.
Maybe burn and snip.
Yeah.
Depending.
In fact, I saw a guy. Do you ever see those red? I forget what they're called. Those little red marks when you get older. Mm-hmm. Saw a fantastic YouTube on how to DIY remove those.
Wow. Really?
All you need is a flame heat source, fire. We have it.
Oh, I've got a great one. I'm dying. Can I show you? Oh, never mind.
We're not. Do you want to? We're not doing it now, Amy. We're not. Is that what you're suggesting? No, I can't. No. But it's and a metal pin, which then you put through.
You set the pin on fire.
And you put it through an eraser.
Yeah.
Okay, you put it through an eraser, so there it is, and then you heat it up, but you have to wait until it's no longer. This is ending up being a tutorial. We can just call this how to burn off parts of your skin. Is that okay? Like it's a twofer. I love a twofer. Burnt flesh.
Nothing like a barbecue on a nice sunny day.
Is there a spray for that? So like after you burn your flesh, just you want to spray it with rose. Anyways, why am I even talking about that disgustingness? Anyways, because I like the spider web. All right, so after we're done removing molds, then that's going to remove. Do you want just the red molds or the
torch lighter? Torch lighter,
which
I got.
I
finally got my first torch lighter.
Oh yeah, for your. Is it good?
It's really good.
Is it? I have not been keeping up in your vlogs. Sorry, getting confused.
It's like a jet engine on it.
It's like, I didn't like it. They're like, you know what you need?
It's like, it does the click. It's like, whoosh.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
It's okay. I could make creme brulee.
Yeah.
Too, you know.
Honestly.
Like, oh my gosh.
Another twofer.
Remove warts. Like, which one should I do today?
That's right. Bring it
creme brulee, remove warts.
And you know what? I don't believe what they're saying. I think
or
you could
smoke a cigar. Option 3.
If you like the smell of burning flesh, you could just go over near your balcony and just like if you're trying to anyway.
How about I smoke my cigar while doing the creme brulee, and then the kids will never know.
You can try to light it like this. You don't want to waste the fuel.
Mom, that smells so good. I'm like, yeah. Just stay over there. Don't see me.
That's the next flavor cigar you need. Creme brulee tobacco. And you can just, then you won't be lying. You just gotta go out and fire up the creme brulee.
Which is why I got a comment. Why do you keep looking down? Because I'm up on my balcony, like, where are the kids?
All right.
I'm like hiding in the corner.
Oh.
I'm like in the corner, like.
That's funny.
Oh wow.
They're like
whatever.
But then again, don't forget this important. Maybe the hashtag of the day too long, but I'm just throwing it out there. Hashtag paranoia will destroy ya. And that's with a ya. It's not with a u. So it's not like if you didn't do it that way, it wouldn't rhyme. Yeah. Paranoia will destroy you. It's not like that. Yeah. Okay? Just for later if you're thinking of it. I know that's all right. So set up Amazon storefront. Should we? I'm debating between getting a stamp. Like I'm like, is that like, you know, a thick as thieves? I don't think it's in the top 3. I just need to write it down so it's on my mind. But because I think this artwork and everything, and even if we're going to be doing, we could emboss it then.
Even in bags. The gift bags.
Right. Right, exactly. Just to personalize stuff. Yeah. So I'll have to research that. But also, so I want to do a Vista print. I want to do a Vista print note card run. And I'm trying to decide because I think if I just have something, if you could pick one design to print as a note card, what would you choose? Like, that maybe you could find at a storefront? Like, what would most people, so Charlotte was saying, like, oh no, just have it be like a recipe or whatever. So it's just kind of a generic, it's just like an illustration blank on the inside. But, or like a just because or something like that. I don't know, like if you only had one design to show up, or they could have like a million uses, you know, like, what do you think? Here's some options. Birthday, wedding, thank you, romantic or love, friendship, anniversary, engagement, baby, good luck, congratulations, just because, you know, whatever. It's just like, I want to make a whole
something
line
that could be all purpose, bright and cheery, almost like a love, because personally, I could use that for anything.
What about like cheers?
A friend.
What if it just said cheers?
Yeah, exactly. Cheery. Yeah.
But like if it literally said the words cheers.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I definitely think so. Because that could,
it's like neutral.
That could be for anything.
Yeah. And then what would be the visual with that? Keep wanting to do something kind of, so picture white background. Cheers. I don't want it to be too specific. Like sometimes I've seen if it says cheers and then it's like flowers kind of coming out from it, like illustrated, but I feel like that's been overdone, so I don't know that I want it to be just like that, but or anyway, give it some thought. Okay, so and then you're working on all these.
What about like a cool pattern?
That's a cool idea.
And then cheers would be white.
Yeah, I have a really cool pattern.
And it could be like, make it so that it's neutral, so that it can be for anyone or anything.
I have a number of...
If you do a really cool pattern, people just buy it for that.
Wait till you see this. This is fun. I've been working on it for a long time. I don't know if it's in which notebook. I don't think it's in this one. I need to go through my notebooks because I have all this original artwork. And then...
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a little busy, but maybe not as busy, but this idea, I love, yeah, it's a little busy. Sorry, I'm just, oh yeah. Forgot about all these. I've already done all of these, or not finished them.
Cool.
Oh, or what about like, what about something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is, because it's natural. Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, it's real colorful. The colorfulness makes it cheery.
Yeah. Cool, okay. Cool, sorry, got stuck on thought. Cool, so that's fun.
Yeah.
All right. I agree. All right, so it's like a wood grain. I'm like real big into the wood grain.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, and We should probably let's just do the of the day, and then we'll just end it up.
Yep.
And then we can just keep working.
Peace out. So here is the word of the day.
What is it? Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Generous.
Tenebrous. Adjective. 1. Shut off from the light. Dark or murky.
Tenebrous.
2. Hard to understand. Ooh, this is
Tenebrous. It sounds German. Tenebros. Etymology is Latin. The darkness. Well, that's...
The sun is finally out. Why would that be the word of the day today? I disagree.
Ooh, Caravaggio. Okay, but no, listen. This is what's interesting.
Okay.
Caravaggio worked with the lights and shadows. In him, there is no shadow of turning. So, but there is a shadow then. So just to describe it is a shadow in the light. So many metaphysical scholars will describe the juxtaposition, if you will you?
I shall.
Between the darkness and the light.
Kind of, sort of. Go ahead.
Did you just say something? I'm sorry. I was really enjoying the sound of my voice.
Listening.
Did you? I can't hear a word she's saying.
So
I'm really
again, I wasn't listening.
enthralled with the sound of my... So I think that we don't have to take it as... It's just a descriptor for the darkness or even the shadowing. And guess why there is a shadow? It's cast on from the light.
That's true.
So it's really just a description. If you were like, oh, I'm standing in the shadow, you know, it doesn't necessarily, it's just a description.
Yeah.
So, but this is something that happens. You can be shut off from the light. There is an important description. So you can be tenebrous. To be shut off from the light, to be obscured. That's basically, it sounds like a eclipse. To, you know, yet we're observing this amazing thing, and yet it's the it's a shadow. We're amazed at the shadow. We're not amazed every day that the sun shines. You know? Yeah. Which is kind of more miraculous, really. Hard to understand is obscure. Mysteries of the universe are hard to understand. And you have to stand in the light, and it can't be a fake light. Can't be a night light. It has to be the real light. Seriously. Yeah. And my kids are always like, wow, that went deep fast. They do. They're like, what were we talking about again? I'm like, fine, never mind. I'm just like trying to bring it in. They're like, Mom, I was just talking about the walk home from the bus stop. I'm like, there is. And causing gloom. That's all she wrote.
Hey.